What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is Force here with some more Friday Night Magic. I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to be playing the Jeskai Control deck today. It is a blue, red, and white deck. It's all about control. We're going to be burning creatures. We're going to be clearing the board. We're going to be denying our opponent from playing spells and winning with burn or some terrifying late game creatures like the Butcher of Truth or Baneslayer Angel. But beyond that, it's basically just we try to burn our opponent. We try to burn him down. Burn him down to the ground. Let's do, I guess we'll do the Arcane Sanctum right now. Not actually the best spread, but we're going to have our blue and our white from this, and our red and our white from that. So I think we need another blue and another red in play, which, hilariously enough, the Is a Guildgate fills that role. Uh-oh. Looks like our opponent might be mana screwed, unless that is a purposeful ditch so that he can bring it back into play coming up. Which will be terrible if he does that right now, and I can't play my Dissolve because of tap lands. So please don't revive that this moment. Wait till next turn, and then try to revive it. There we go, perfect, okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now if he tries to do something fancy and get that Baneslayer Angel in play, we have got the option to Dissolve. And that's really what this deck is. We have to deny them, or we have to be able to deal with the threats that they do play. Sacrifice this, search a library for 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them in your hand. That's fine. You play that. And I'm going to Inspiration myself before the end of your turn. Well, he's got nothing else coming up, so... Inspiration going to Force. This is going to be drawing of 2 cards for me. And we are going to play another Plains. We have so many of them, but we've got to think twice. We need to save for our Dissolve. It's not like we'd play anything right now anyways. Traumatic Visions is another counterspell, but there is many occasions in which you will actually just use this for basic land cycling because you want to get some basic lands that you happen to be missing, for example. In the early game in particular, at this point, I'm probably comfortable with just saving it as a counterspell, to be honest with you. So he will be doing this at least. If he drew into no lands, he should do this to get lands to play. I mean, because he wants to play lands, right? He's going to play another one of these instead. I see. All right, well, before the end of his turn, we are going to, because I'm going to let that go through. I'm not going to counter those things. I'm going to counter what he plays with those lands that he gets. That's not, puts us up to 8 now. Man, oh, man. I mean, this is just sort of what happened. There's our Planar Cleansing. And this is, even if he gets stuff in play, that's what we use to get rid of it. So, yeah, this deck is a slow deck. It's a slow burn because we're not going to win anything early. We're not going to win likely until we're sitting 8+ mana. And the burn that the deck consists of is we've got 2 Banefires and 4 Resounding Thunder, which Resounding Thunder is a really, really cool card, so I hope we get to it. Hope we get to it in this game. There are 4 of them in the deck, so we should, especially with all of the... Why is he not filtering for lands? What the heck is this dude doing? I have no idea what this guy is doing. We're going to flash this back now, draw a card. I really am... I don't know. There's a Banefire. Play a land, and we're going to have to discard. So, instead of discarding, I could just burn him right now. Or, you know what? Let's just shock him. Yeah, instead of discarding, let's just shock him. Well, anything else that I would want to do right now? Not really. So let's just shock him. Just to get a little bit burn going. Because I'd rather save the Banefire for when I have more mana. Because the more mana you have, the more damage it's going to deal. So... And then we can just pass the turn on over. So right now in our hands, we've got a counterspell. We've got 2 counterspells, a burn, a small creature board clear, a big creature board clear, and a target, an exile for a creature or enchantment. And I'm still so confused as to why he has not been digging for lands with his spheres. I mean, the one thing I would say earlier is that when he was about to discard, he probably didn't want to get 2 lands and then be forced to discard 2, because he'd have to discard other cards when he's full, you know what I mean? Like right now, this situation is about to happen. He's sitting at 8. He's going to get 2 more. He's going to play 1, and unless he's got a 1-drop as well, he's going to have to discard 2 cards. But it's better than being land screwed forever. No one wants to be land screwed forever. You can't do anything when you're land screwed forever. I guess they're there's specific strategies where you know there are things, but still, I'm just saying, you know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what this dude's game plan is. That's what I'm saying here. I'm just trying to figure out how he's trying to win. I mean, he could be saying the same thing about me, but I think it's fairly obvious that I'm a control deck, and with all these lands in play, man, things are going to start going south for him pretty quickly. Although, you know what, honestly, I do play more reactionary. Like, I will save the Banefire. So when Banefire is 5 or more, it can't be countered or prevented. And it will be 5 or more, which means he can't counter it or prevent it. Okay, so let's see. Let's kind of give us some insight here. All right, so some big creatures, some board clear. That's what he's got going here. Okay. Well, for me, you know the deal. We passed the turn. We just drew into another dissolve. What I'm really hoping for is that we just draw into some more card draw. Another inspiration. Another think twice as well. Either one of those. I don't really want to play the Resounding Thunder because at this point I feel like I should just save it as a counterspell. That's fine. He can play a 1/1. I don't care. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get creatures in his graveyard because he's got like graveyard fetch stuff, you know. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's all about the graveyard fetch. He's all about that. I'm actually going to inspiration myself now. No, you know what? Let's actually land cycle this Visions. Let's land cycle this Visions because then I can play the land and I won't have to discard anything. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, that's better. I didn't, because I was gonna have to discard if I didn't draw into a land with the inspiration. Actually, yeah. So I think this was a much better plan. And I'll take his 1 damage. That's fine. If he wants to throw 1 damage at me, it's not a big deal. Not gonna fret too much about that. Okay, he's playing another one of those. So this is all leading up to him pulling all of his stuff from his graveyard, right? Or something like that. Or he's gonna try to play. He's gonna play a spider thing, where the spider thing lets you. There's the Seance. What's this? At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power. Yeah. I mean, I still have my Planner Clan. I still got so much, but I don't want him to get card advantage on top of what he has, so I'm actually going to dissolve that. I just don't want him to get... I don't want him to get card advantage. I don't. You know? If I can prevent card advantage, that's what I'll do. Let me think here. I have to do a quick mana check soon here. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so I can burn him for 8 with the Banefire. We'll hold on to that. So we've got some card draw coming up. So we're just gonna pass the turn again. I mean, you're gonna hear me say that a lot in this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn now. That phrase will be uttered quite often. It will be uttered quite often. All right, another Wayfinder. I mean, again, even if he spiders, man, we've got the Anger of the Gods, so... An Anger of the Gods plus a Planner Cleansing. At any point, we've got 8 damage, so we just need to find another way to deal 10 damage to him. And then that's pretty much the game. Okay. Draws a card. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. It's all going to come down to a single moment. There will be one moment that's really going to decide this match here. And before the end of his turn, we're going to Inspiration ourselves. Force. Draw 2 cards. And then... Oh no! Okay, good. I will also think twice myself. And... it replaces itself, so I guess I'll just do it again, too. Because Think Twice replaces itself. It doesn't fill up my hand any more than it's already filled, you know? Let's go with the... I guess we'll just go with the Guildgate. And we've got a Baneslayer now, and I can play that and still have mana for Counterspell. So I think I will. So we've still got mana for Counterspell, and now we've got a Baneslayer Angel in play. Alrighty. Here goes. Here goes. This is so crazy. Again, this entire match with all of this sort of this back and forth, this posturing from him and myself. Just wait. I'll point it out, but there is going to be a single moment that likely decides this game. Or before he gets whatever he's trying to do triggered, I just win the game. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I actually think I need to counter that. So now if he does Graveyard Fetch, I have to rely... Oh my gosh, that's the win. That's 2 dissolves now. So we pretty much should win this here. Even if... He would just have to push out a ton of extra damage next turn. Which, you know, I just don't see him doing. If he doesn't pull out a ton of extra damage next turn, then I just win this game. Well, actually, how much mana do I have now? I could win this turn, depending on my mana. Alright, so first and foremost, we swing for 5. Which brings him down to 13. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's not quite enough. But we can... I'm going to tap out and take a chance. Well, actually, I don't have any more counterspells right now anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. So I guess I just do this, right? We're going to Banefire him right now for 9. Okay, going to players, going to John. I have to do it now because it's a sorcery. It's not something I could just do at the end of his turn. So this brings him down to 4. Now, he's got 5 life gain here. And then he could play some more life gain. He knows I'm tapped out right now, so if he's got some big Graveyard Revival, or if he's going to do his Spiders, this is probably the turn he'll do it. Because I'm tapped out, I can't counter. I mean, I don't even have a counter, but he doesn't know that. But he does know I'm tapped out now. He also knows he's at 4, and I have an Angel in play. So his priority might be to deal with the Angel. And if that's the case, then I just win next turn with my second Banefire. So that's a possible. You know? Man. So I guess this is the moment. This turn is the moment. It's a long moment. But this turn is the moment that I was talking about. This is what decides the game right here. This decides the game. What he does this turn. He pulls back a Seance. Okay. So what is he going to push back during my upkeep to help him? Probably a Shadowborn Demon. And then I just win with Burn. He might pull back the Baneslayer, but I'm fairly confident now that I just win. So he swings, brings me to 18. And unless he's got something else to do with his remaining 2, Seance triggers. He gets a creature in play for the turn. So this will be a Shadowborn Demon. Or can he destroy my Angel? No, he can't, because it has protection from demons. So he does nothing. Oh my goodness. It has protection from demons, so he does nothing. So he, oh no, he pulls back the Baneslayer. Okay, well that's fine. Let me just... I'm trying to think about how I actually want to do this, because he could, he's going to gain 5 life. It's going to put him up to 9. I'm all set. We win. So we just need to Banefire him. Banefire for 10. Going to players. Going to John. He will gain 5 life, which is not enough. Puts him to 9. He'll be at -1. And that'll be the match. Or he's just doing the math right now and realizing, unless he's got something for 1 mana that gains him 2+ life. Unless he has that. I don't think he does. So there it is. Force wins. That was good. That was good. I like that. That was a good game. That was a good example game as to like sort of what this deck is supposed to kind of do. This hand's a little iffy, but I'm going to keep it because I do have card draw, and I love having my tap lands early in the game as opposed to late in the game. You know, I love having these now instead of like later. I'd rather draw into basic lands later and have these now. And with the card draw, that lets me get into more stuff. So we do have the Resounding Thunder. This is one of the things that really helps this deck push through victory. You cycle it. You basically never play it for just 3. You cycle it for 8, and you do 6 damage instantly. That's why this card is so good, because you can do it before the end of their turn. That's what makes it just sort of work very well. I'm going to want... I guess this is fine right now. So we won't be doing anything for the first bunches of turns, really. I mean, you saw the first game. You're basically playing responsively until the really late stages of the game. That's like what this is. Now we do have things like this Butcher of Truth that you can just really hurt somebody with, you know, but that's not... This isn't even our primary method of winning. It's a possibility, specifically if you're getting around 13 lands and you can play the Butcher of Truth and also protect it with a Dissolve, then that's a good time. But generally speaking, you don't want to just tap out with 10 mana to play Butcher of Truth, especially if you have stuff that you might want to respond to, you know? Actually, I'm not going to basic land cycle. I was considering it, but I'm not going to. Play this, and yeah, because I think I want to save it as an actual counterspell. So now the opponent has played a Cultivate, which that is land ramp, and that tells me that he's more of a mid to late game strategy as well. Yes, that is absolutely what I'm like confirmed of now. Unfortunately, if I draw a basic land right now, I'm actually going to play it untapped because I want to have my counters. I did not, which is a bummer. I really want to have a counterspell for next turn. So that's why I was hoping to draw a basic land that I could play untapped. You might say, well, Inspiration, well, then I'm tapped out 4 mana, so that makes no difference either. So I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen this turn. I'm concerned about what he could play right now, with me not being able to play a counterspell. I'm really hoping it just does nothing. Well, I'm not gonna burn that. I'll probably anger of Gods it though. Oh shoot! But then I'm tapped out. Let's see what I draw here. I might actually throw Resounding Thunder at it. I really don't want him to get card advantage. Like I really don't want that to happen. But then, yeah. I can't. I need to save for my counterspells. I need to be able to counterspell whatever he's got coming up here. Him having card advantage is awful, though. Shoot. This is a really, like, it's really a turn. I know he's got something big coming up. It's just a matter of how soon is he going to try to play it. I hope he tries to play it now. I can counterspell, and then I can kill this next turn. I actually might just Resounding Thunder it if he doesn't play anything else right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use this right now. It's not my favorite, but I can't let him get that much card advantage. I just can't, and I need to be able to save my mana for counterspelling. It's just sort of the situation I'm in. Ideally, Resounding Thunder is used for the 6 damage to the face. Specifically, you want to cycle it too, because then it replaces itself, which is awesome. It becomes what's known in Magic terms as a cantrip card. But again, I don't think I don't think it's worth... It wasn't worth being tapped out and having him play something ginormous. Now, even if he does now, I do have the Angelic Edict, which is good. But I need to be on my toes. This is going to be a tense back and forth match like the last game. Not in that we're doing each other a ton of damage every turn, but in that we're... Counterspell it? Puts it back in his library. But if I let it come into play, then he's going to get to draw cards, so I'm going to counter it. My other option was the Angelic Edict, and when that happens, it doesn't go into his graveyard, so he doesn't get to reshuffle it. But I don't want him drawing those cards either. Oh wait, he did still draw the cards. Ah, well then I should have just Angelic Edicted. Well, that sucks. Whatever. He has to discard 2 cards now, so. Okay, so let me see. I could, oh man, I'm gonna play mine soon, which is hilarious. I'm gonna be able to play my Butcher really soon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1 more mana. Damn it all to hell. Where are you? Traumatic Visions? Alright, if he... We'll do it at the end of his turn. If he doesn't play something I want to counter right now, we're going to Traumatic Visions to get a land so that we can play Butcher of Truth next turn. If he plays something that we want to kill, we will Angelic Edict it. He plays a wall. That's fine. Not countering that. Okay, I think I'm actually going to do it. Because we're going to draw cards anyway, so there's a good chance we'll draw into other counterspells. 3/4 lifelink. Yeah, I'm not going to counter that either. Okay. Alright, man. Alright. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to basic land cycling. This is to get the guaranteed 10th land, and we can play Butcher of Truth next turn. It's going to draw us cards, so even though we're throwing away a counterspell, we're going to get likely a replacement. Or there's a decent chance of replacement. Okay, so we got some board clear, we got some stuff. So this is a scary turn, because now he's open to do whatever the heck he wants. He's open to do whatever he feels like. But we have a response to whatever he might do. We've got all options for removal. There's an Angelic Edict, so he gets rid of my dude. And then plays... Okay. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna get double strike lifelink here. That's 8 damage. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, now, big question. We need to deal with this. I don't think I want a Planar Cleansing right now, but I might have to. I could Anger of the Gods, Archaeomancer, and could I do it again? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, no wait, 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I do have enough, so I could actually do that. We could double Anger of the Gods. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do I have enough red? 1, 2, yeah, I do. Alright, I think I'm actually going to do that. Because I don't really want to use the Planar Cleansing yet. So we Anger of the Gods. Archaeomancer. No! You tapped out the red? Do I still have enough with these two? If I don't, I'm gonna be super pissed. Okay, I do. I was seriously about to... Anger of the Gods. I was seriously about to flip a table. He might just win with a Banefire this turn, though. We'll have to see, but... I'm not liking my odds this game. He got me so low. I know you can manually tap the lands, and that's what I should have done, but I just assumed that the game would prioritize properly. Like, that's what I hope anyways. Obviously, can't guarantee anything. I don't know. This is just an annoying. This is annoying for me. This match, man. I don't want to Banefire that thing, so maybe I Angelic Edict it. Well, no, he probably got a Butcher of Truth, so maybe I do Planar Cleansing right now. So that I can save my Angelic Edict. You know what I'm saying? Unless he just digged for a Banefire and then I just lose next turn no matter what. So I need that to die. I don't want to use the Banefire because I need to use that for his face. I don't want to use the Edict because I want to use it for his Butcher of Truth. So I think I actually Planar Cleansing right now. Because we have another one. So. Alright, and then we just pass the turn. Man, oh man, this match is like... I'm so nervous constantly. And the thing that sucks about Banefire is I can't counter that. Alright, so that comes through. That's gonna happen. And I can exile it next turn. Which is what I should have done to it in the first place. I shouldn't have countered it initially. I should have just, yeah. I mean, I even thought about it, but... yeah. Oh well. Right, before the end of his turn, we're going to Inspiration ourselves. Draw 2 cards. Okay, another Inspiration. There's a Dissolve. Well, I like that a lot. He's going to discard a card. We Angelic Edict. And we have got Inspiration, Dissolve, Traumatic Visions, so we've got some stuff here. The Banefire, we wait until we have as much mana as possible, because that gives us as much damage from it as possible. Plus, it's a sorcery, and we don't want to tap out unless we have to. Cultivate, alright. This is such an intense match! Ah! Oh my gosh. And Inspiration ourselves. I need my Resounding Thunders. That's what I need. Pretty badly, actually. Where are they all? We're halfway through the deck. We haven't seen one. There's 4 of them. We need those bad. Because we start off with those at the end of his turn. 6 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage. And then we finish off during our turn with a Banefire. That's going to be the game plan. Okay. Just passing the turn. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. Literally, if he's just running one Banefire, he can just win at any point. Because I can't counter it. We're going to think twice ourselves. And let's do it. Let's do it again. Flashback it. Okay, alright. Too many lands now. I think I'll just shock him. We'll just do 2 damage to him. So I don't have to discard. So I don't waste something. I still get use out of it. 2 damage. Hey man, it brings him down that much more. That much closer to burn victory, you know? That's the idea anyways. Just look at this. Look at this board. I'm probably gonna lose, but I just love it. I love like late game Magic. It's so hilarious. It's so freaking hilarious. I don't even, guys. Alright. Nothing to do. We got 7. We're passing the turn. How much mana do we have now, by the way? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that, and next turn we play Plains, so we can burn for a lot. No, not gonna counter that. We'll just Anger of the Gods. Yeah. Actually. Yeah. Oh no, wait, we did use one of our Resounding Thunders. Alright, but we've got 3 more that we need, so Alright, so I don't want him to get extra cards. Although he will be... No, I'm too low. I can't let that live. I have to kill that. So we're going to have to anger the gods now. Okay. If I draw my other Banefire, I can just take a chance one turn. And we can go for the win that way. Because two full turns of Banefire win the game. So... as long as he can't kill me in that turn, as long as he doesn't play anything with haste, then that's gonna be it. I think we dissolve that. Bottom. I don't want that. Alright, before the end of his turn, I'm going to think twice myself. And then do it again. Flashback. Okay. Come on, man. That's fine, but he's just going to have... he has something for that. I know he does. There's no doubt in my mind that he has something to kill this. Exile or whatever. I mean, with the type of deck he's running, it's almost... guaranteed. But honestly, a swing from this would be huge. So if I do get it through, but I am like 99.9% certain that he's got a response to take this out right now. What is this? Just combat damage your player. You may cast a non-land. Shoot, I think I have to counter that too. Well, specifically because that's a flyer to block this dude too, even though my dude has first strike. There's an Angelic Edict, so now he kills that. All right, I'm gonna think twice myself. Okay, so that goes bye-bye. Pretty much as expected. Whatever. My game plan isn't to win with that card anyways, so the game plan is to win with burn. Which I actually still have a chance of doing. Again, it's just about finding that other Banefire. Right, how much mana now? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana. Man, oh man. We're getting close. Seriously close. I actually want to think twice now. There it is. There it is. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we could win the turn after. All right, here it is. We're taking the chance. We're taking the chance right now. To his face. Long shot. 14 damage now. And then next turn, the second Banefire for the possible win. Let's see what he does this turn. Let's see if he wins this turn. Here it is. This is it, guys. This is it. The moment that these, however long this game has been, like, what, 20 minutes? 15, 20 minutes now? The moment that this has been leading up to, oh my goodness. Unless he's got, like, a misdirect. Okay, so I only need to do it. I need to make sure I do it for enough. I like to save 3 mana for Dissolve, though. So do it for 13. And just hope he doesn't have enough mana to gain extra life off of it. And I've got 2 shocks that I can do as well. We win! Buddy! Thank you so much for watching Friday Night Magic. I'll see you guys next week. That was so awesome. Yeah!